Atletico Madrid are willing to pay 70 million plus 20 million bonuses for Julian Alvarez. Now, I don't know if bonuses is supposed to mean, by the way, this is euros, not pounds, just a quick disclaimer. I don't know if bonuses is supposed to mean add-on bonuses or just bonuses to Alvarez himself, the player fees. But this would be at the very least 70 million, potentially up to 90 million, right, for Julian Alvarez. Now, I'll get to that in a bit. I just saw this. Just as I was recording, I saw this. He is worth the 100 million. Quite frankly, Julian Alvarez is worth that 80, 90, 100 million range. So yeah, in today's market, he is absolutely worth that much. Everyone who thinks otherwise is simply not watching this guy play football. But yeah, so how likely is this deal to happen? Well, according to this source, which is via this guy, and this pretty hit or miss from my experience. Pretty hit or miss with the accuracy. But let's just take it at face value and assume it is true. Then Simeone has himself asked for Alvarez, which makes a lot of sense. He's one of the best strikers in the world at the moment. He plays a very similar style of football to Griezmann, actually. You could probably mold him into a Griezmann 2.0 if you take him into Atleti. So it makes a lot of sense why Simeone would want him. Atletico would immediately be way better with Alvarez as well. Imagine Alvarez and Griezmann hooking up. That is something different. Linking up. No hooking up. I mean, it's 2024, do what you want, but not in public at the very least. Imagine them linking up. Is what I meant to say. They would be deadly. So, do I think Atletico Madrid is a likely destination? Very much so. Now, this is a bit less likely. Here, breaking. Right now, Alvarez's agent is traveling to Paris to meet with PSG. Now, I fully believe that this agent is traveling to Paris. Do you know why? Because at the moment, Julian Alvarez is in Paris. The Olympic Games are in Paris. Alvarez is in Paris. So, I fully believe that his agent is going to Paris. I don't think he's going there to meet with PSG. I think this is, oh, look, he's going to Paris, let's make something up. That's what I think this is. Now, before I conclude this stuff with Alvarez, there is a tweet here from LB. Terrific guy, by the way. Go check out his channel if you don't know him. He's got a YouTube channel. Way bigger than mine. If you're here and you don't know him, I'd be surprised, but amazing guy. That's besides the point. He is of the opinion, actually, and I agree with him. I was not sure what I wanted, but I think I agree with this, and pretty much buy a false 9 attacking midfield sort of player. So we're thinking about a player of a profile of maybe Foden. Remember, Foden played false 9 for a while. Oscar Bob could maybe do that, so I like him on the wing. So maybe let's keep him on the wing. Or maybe a more of a profile like Dani Olmo. And then if you buy Dani Olmo, you can still bring in Wirtz or Musiala next season, or Echeverri. Remember, we still have Echeverri coming in next season. So then you could maybe have Echeverri, and then you rotate for that attacking midfield spot with, let's say, Echeverri and Dani Olmo. And if Haaland is injured or needs a rest, you put Dani Olmo up top, or you put Oscar Bob up top, however you want to do it, right? And then you have a false 9 system. I think that could work. I think that could work really well. So I fully agree with LB on this here, and I just brought this straight up because I saw it pass and I wanted to say, hey, go check out LB if you don't know him somehow. And why does my screen do that? There we go. And now the final piece of transfer news is very much so tight. Now, I already did this. I know, I already talked about this. But let's go over here. Galatasaray want to sign Phillips. Gloria. Now, if Calvin Phillips is going to go, then I think that O'Reilly, becoming this Rodri backup, cover, whatever you want to call it, is just that little bit more likely. Again, Calvin Phillips played the same position. I don't think there was anyone who actually believed that Calvin Phillips would say at City. But yeah, this guy says 25 million and all yours. I'd pay Galatasaray 25 million just so that they can take Phillips away from us. He is the worst signing that Pep has ever made. Not at City, in general, any club. Which is only 3 clubs actually. He was at Barcelona, Bayern München and Man City. Yeah, he's only been at 3 clubs. Damn, I thought he would. Yeah, he's only been at 3 clubs, wow. Anyhow, that's besides the point. Galatasaray. If there's any Galatasaray fans watching this, I hope you buy them, or Phillips, but you will be scammed. Don't get me wrong, this guy wasn't too bad for City. He's just too bad, as in, he won't be good enough for Galatasaray either. He half-asses everything. Whenever he's on the pitch, he does not want to play. Go watch his matches. He does not want to play. He acts nice in front of camera. Off camera, he has no attitude. He goes to training overweight. And on the pitch, he just does not look like he cares. He's half-assing everything. He has no focus. He won't be good enough for Galatasaray. But I very much so hope that you guys buy him from us if there's any Galatasaray fans watching. And I'm very sorry for you guys if you do, but gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette, right? So anyhow, that's the transfer news update here for today. We've gone through Alvarez, which I think is quite likely, and I don't think it's that bad. Like, I will miss losing him, but we can't hold on to him forever, let's be honest here. So, that's the transfer news for today. Thank you for watching to the end if you did. Please consider liking and subscribing. Helps the channel out a ton. And yeah, thank you for watching to the end. Not quite sure if I like O'Reilly in defensive midfield, but I've already talked about that on a separate video, so I won't talk about it here. Tell me down below in the comments what you guys think about this transfer news. Tell me this, if Alvarez leaves, yeah, let's just assume he leaves. Who do you want instead of Alvarez? Do you want Daniel to play false 9 and then drop into the attacking midfield when Haaland plays? Or do you want something else? Tell me that, and I'll see you guys on the next one.